Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Bundesliga Career Mode. This is the 22nd episode of the series, and we start today's episode with a game against Eintracht Frankfurt here away from home, coming on the back of that 1-0 victory against Stuttgart in the last episode, which means after 3 games we're still undefeated in the league.
One area I know they've been concerned about is difficulties from balls into the penalty area. They need somebody to head them away, and here we are with the new signing.
Yeah, he's a player that likes to attack the ball. He doesn't shy away from the physical side either.
And although that may not seem like much of a brag, at this stage last season from our first 3 games, we'd lost 2 and won 1. So 3 points accumulated from our first 3 games, whereas this season we've won 2 and drew 1. 7 points accumulated. So a better start than last season. You've got to look at the positives, and that's exactly what we're doing to begin this season off here with Hamburg. So coming to this game here against Eintracht Frankfurt away from home, they're bottom of the table, just 1 point from their first 3 games. And the first chance would fall to us 11 minutes in as well, as Young wins the ball back here with some great hustle. Picks out Correa, who plays it through towards Mark Stendera, who bears down on goal, and in the first 15 minutes we would open the scoring through our number 15 with his second goal of the season, and his first league goal for Hamburg comes against his former club Eintracht Frankfurt. So how about that? Young did really well to win the ball back, and he had a great game all game long at number 28. Played it through towards Correa, really nice through ball into Stendera, picks up the assist, and Stendera picks up his second goal of the season and his first league goal scored in a Hamburg shirt. So Hamburg 1, Eintracht Frankfurt 0, and that was it for a very poor first half. And in the second half as well, not much was really going on. 26 minutes after the break, there had still been basically no chances, and the first one fell here. We won ourselves a free kick 24 yards out. Cesar Valente came forward to take it, but blazed it way off target behind for a goal kick, an awful free kick. And here's a question for you guys in today's episode as well. When will Cesar Valente score his first free kick goal? Because his free kick rating is still pretty poor, but it is up to a 50 now. We've progressed it pretty nicely. But when do you think he'll score his first free kick goal? I don't think it'll come this season as much as I would like it to be. I think it'll come next season, but the start of next season. So I'm going to go with let's go with October 2017. So that's my guess. October 2017. I think that's when Cesar Valente will score his first free kick goal at the beginning of season 3. When do you guys think he'll score his first? Because he came close a couple of times. You can see him here testing the goalkeeper. He's hit the post. He's hit the post once as well. He's came close a couple of times, but still I think he's a bit too far off in terms of free kick rating from scoring his first goal. But let me know in the comment section down below when you think he'll score his first free kick goal. But either way, it was still 1-0 to Hamburg, and the home side in this game were really poor. Their first and only real chance fell there in the 89th minute as they almost nicked an equalising goal. Alex Meyer's shot going just wide the post and behind for a goal kick, but it was still 1-0. And in this game, we didn't even need to be at our best to see out the 3 points, and that's the weird thing about it. When we're away from home, we're always feeling worried because of our form last season, but in this game, the home side were absolutely atrocious. And for the goalkeeper, we passed our way forward, out of the back. Dietmar sees the ball down the right hand side, keeps on going through, takes it around Russ, offloads it towards Correa, who scores his second goal of the season and makes it Eintracht Frankfurt 0, Hamburg 2 in stoppage time. So the point's secure. We're going to win away from home for the first time this season, and that feels really, really good. But of course, last season we only won 3 games away from home last season, so you may be wondering why I'm not sitting here celebrating this game like we just won the Bundesliga title. It's because it wasn't really a hard game at all. Unlike the Augsburg game, we got ourselves a point for a late penalty from Cesar Valente, scoring in stoppage time. This game was nothing like that one. We weren't under pressure at all. It was such a poor game, and even though they had that chance late on the 89th minute, that was their only proper chance of the game. They barely attacked us in the entirety of 90 minutes, and it really was just such an easy game for me to play in, because once we got that early goal through Stendera, all we had to do was tighten up at the back, not allow any gaps to be exploited, and I knew we'd see out the win. And in the end, we got ourselves a second goal in stoppage time, and don't get me wrong, I'm delighted to have won our first away game from home this season, and hopefully this year will be a lot better away from home with 1 win and 1 draw from our first 2 games, but that was a lot easier than it should have been. But either way, it was a win for Hamburg. Glad to get it. Had good motivation going into this game as well to take on Arsenal for the second and final game of today's episode away at the Emirates Stadium in our first ever Champions League group stage game. We've been drawn against the Gunners, the Portuguese side Benfica, and also the Austrian side Red Bull Salzburg as well. You'd probably say Arsenal and Benfica are favourites to qualify in first and second place, but I definitely do believe there is a chance for us to to get through this group and finish in second, or possibly even top it if we get good results away from home. So no defeats so far to start the season off in our first 6 games in all competitions. I'm looking forward to this game. Taking on a really good Arsenal side will be tough, but of course they're without Alexis Sanchez and also Mesut Ozil as well, as both of those players have now been sold to Bayern Munich. So it's a good Arsenal team, it's a strong one, but I think we definitely could shock them here and grab ourselves a priceless 3 points away at the Emirates Stadium, and if nothing else, at least grab ourselves a point. So come on Hamburg, our first ever Champions League group stage game. A point would be lovely, but a win would be magical, and let's see if we can get a fantastic result in our first of 6 games in the group stage. Ramsey for Arsenal. Look at how many bodies have kept forward here. It's because all across the ball to the far post, and oh my word, what a save by Cesar Valente. I didn't see much danger there as we were just holding Arsenal on the edge of the area. They whipped across into the far post. Oxlade-Chamberlain was unmarked, and Cesar Valente, what a save by the 18-year-old with the right boot. Gets it behind for a corner. Well done, son. And the first chance is brilliantly stopped by the young Brazilian. Giroud's crossing into the centre, and a header. What a save by Valente. And then Cazorla has just put the shot behind for a throw. Cesar Valente just made an incredible save at the near post, and then somehow Cazorla's shot went wide and behind for a throw. I know it was a tight angle, but wow, how did he miss the target so badly? Holtby wins the ball back for us and crossfields it towards Tolisso, starting in the right back role tonight. Finds Leroy Sané. Sané takes it around Monreal and does well there. And through the gap towards Correa. And Correa runs at his man Koscielny, who does extremely well. What a fantastically timed challenge that was by Laurent Koscielny. As Arsenal now go on the break. And that's a great challenge by Hoffman as well. But unfortunately, we don't get the rub of the green here as it comes straight back to Arsenal. Cazorla down the left-hand side. Cross to the far post and it goes towards Giroud, who wins the header. Puts it past Valente and makes it 1-0 to the Gunners. And they lead 9 minutes before the break. Hoffman did well to win the first challenge, but it came straight back to Arsenal. They exploited the fact he wasn't in the area. In came the cross from Santi Cazorla, and as Giroud won the header, Valente had no chance. He lost his man Strobel in the area there. He was supposed to stick with Giroud, couldn't get to him, and he heads it over Valente, who comes out to meet him, and he finds the back of the net. Olivier Giroud with a goal. No one can really take the blame for that, because Hoffman admittedly wasn't in the position, but he was the one that made the challenge. We just didn't get the rub of the green by winning it back, but Giroud anyway heading the ball in with the Cazorla cross. 1-0 Arsenal, and 8 minutes to go before the break. They take the lead. Ramsey down the right hand side for Arsenal. Hoffman comes across to meet him. He does so well, Hoffman, and that's not a foul. That's not a foul. He won the ball perfectly there. That is not a free kick. And now there's a chance for Arsenal to double their lead just before the break. Walcott to take it. Swings it into the centre. Valente does well to punch it clear. But Luis heads it back inside towards Wilshere. Wilshere finds his man. The shot comes in. And the shot hits the bar and comes down. And Giroud can't get there. And the shot next is blocked. And Valente claims the loose ball off the bar there. Not sure who that was took the shot there. But the woodwork is struck. And fortunately, it doesn't find the back of the net, that shot. It's still 1-0 to the Gunners. So corner to Hamburg, and really our first chance of the game. I'm going to drill it towards the edge of the area here and give this little guy a chance at goal. He'll find Julian Brandt on the edge of the area, who goes for goal and fires the ball way over the bar and behind for a goal kick. So that's our first shot of the entire game, but poor attempt from Brandt. Couldn't hit the target despite the space and the time, and that will do it for half as well. So half time here at the Emirates Stadium. It is Arsenal 1, Hamburg 0. Valente made a couple of good saves, none better than the first one in the first 4 minutes when he denied Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain with his right boot. But unfortunately, that man there, Olivier Giroud, did open the scoring 8 minutes to go before the break, heading in a Santi Cazorla cross and finding the back of the net as well. So half-time, 1-0. We're still in this, but we've got to show more in the second half if we want to get anything from our trip to England. Sané to Strobel, who tonight has been a little bit disappointing, I suppose. I think I might regret starting him ahead of Jonathan Tah tonight, as Maswagi finds Werner down left-hand side, and Werner has to unlock Oxlade-Chamberlain. Can he beat him? Yes, he can. Timo Werner going inside the area. Werner goes for goal and scores as well. What a goal by Timo Werner! And 5 minutes after the restart, we are back on level terms. Timo Werner cutting inside from the left, and I'm shocked because that did not seem like a good shot. Werner went down the left-hand side, beat his man here, cut into his right foot. And that shot, I think Czech should be doing a little bit better. Maybe I'm being a little bit too critical here. But I think that a goalkeeper of his quality should be getting a glove on that. It's not right in the corner. And maybe I am being a little bit too critical, actually. It's a good finish by Timo Werner. It's just on first glance, the shot didn't have much power on it. And of course, it didn't seem right in the corner, but maybe it was. Maybe my eyes deceived me a little bit, but I don't care one bit. Timo Werner has equalised for Hamburg. It's his second goal in 3 games, and it's Arsenal 1, Hamburg 1. Come on. And Debussy loses out to Masuaku down left-hand side. Now a chance on the break here as Gerhardt plays it through towards Werner. And Werner to Julian Brandt. And Brandt is tackled. And it'll fall to Gerhardt. And Werner's down left-hand side again here. And again it's Timo Werner bearing down on goal. Goes for goal. And Petacek this time denies him at the near post. Thought I'd try and catch him out this time. Not cutting to the preferred right foot. But Cech has to make the save. What a start to the second half. Already 8 minutes in. 1 really good chance and 1 goal as well. And Timo Werner is looking very dangerous. Giroud down left-hand side, Hoffman sticks with him in, comes across to the centre, and Valente has a very simple catch. He floats the throw over Cazorla's head. Oh, no. Oh, for goodness sake, why have I just done that? That was just so stupid. I tried to pass it towards Tolisso in the right-back role, and I didn't see him. I did not see Olivier Giroud. And there he was, it was actually Hoffman, and there was Olivier Giroud, Johnny on the spot to say thank you very much, Lewis Holtby. Let me fire that ball into the back of the net for you. Oh no, I didn't see him. And we just had a great spell of pressure to begin this second half. We'd scored the equalising goal, and I've just thrown it away. And I said no one was to blame for the first goal, and that's true. But for the second goal Arsenal has scored, there's only one man to blame, and that's me. Oh, I didn't see him. I did not see him. That was just so casual. And oh my God. Those little mistakes right there are what cost you games and what can cost a season as well. Oh man, that is just so stupid. Cazorla for Arsenal picks the ball up here, gets himself inside the area and goes for goal. And Valente makes a really good save to prevent Arsenal from getting a 2-goal cushion. Good save there by Cesar. And it keeps us in the game, but I am very, very frustrated. 2.5 minutes to go and we won ourselves a corner. This is surely our final chance of the game now. It's our final real chance, you'd say, as Holtby is standing over it. Everyone's came forward except for Cesar Valente. Holtby will take this corner. He'll try and crowd the goalkeeper out here and swing it into the centre. Lewis Holtby to take it. In it goes. Free header by Brandt. Oh, he's put it wide. Julian Brandt has put it wide. What a chance for Julian Brandt to equalise with 1.5 minutes to go. He had a free header about 10 yards out and he failed to hit the target. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. And that will do it. That will do it. Missed opportunities, mistakes, and that's going to sum up the first game of 6. What a shame. Well, there we have it then, full time at the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal 2, Hamburg 1, and, you know, a valiant effort, I suppose, in many ways. We had our chances in this game, but I am extremely upset with myself because I threw this game away with 2 incidents. The first one, of course, being Arsenal's second goal, when I gave the ball to Olivier Giroud of Lewis Holtby with no real pressure on our skipper. And then the second one was the free header for Julian Brandt late on in the game with a couple minutes of normal time to go. And I put it off target. 2 mistakes from me. And unfortunately, it's Arsenal who claim victory on match day 1. Gutted. I will say in my slight defence that Arsenal probably would have won this game anyway had we not gifted them their second goal because they played far better and on another day would have scored 3 or 4 goals in this game. Valente made a couple of big saves really that made sure he wouldn't concede more than 2, but either way I'm so frustrated. I gave them that second goal and of course I missed the target with Julian Brandt late on in the game. Man of the match unsurprisingly does go to Giroud, getting both goals. The second one is easy as they come really, and the first one a pretty simple header as well past Valente, but either way caused me problems all game long. Got both goals and in the end won the game for the Gunners. And Salzburg lost to Benfica on the opening day as well, so that's not what you want to see. Already Red Bull Salzburg and Hamburg with 0 points, and the 2 favourites to qualify already getting early leads. Damn it. And that is going to end today's episode of the Bundesliga Career Mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. A positive note to end the episode off, and as you can see, after 4 games in the Bundesliga, we are top of the table with 10 points, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 0 defeats so far in the league. But of course, let's be honest here, I am still really upset, no matter how hard I try and deny it, over that awful game against Arsenal. But thank you for watching the video. Please do leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Bundesliga Career Mode very soon.